Всем доброго времени суток, дорогие друзья. Сегодня мы продолжаем наше путешествие в мире Baldur'S стрим. В прошлом видео оно было такое поверхностное. Мы пробежались немного по лагерю, поторговали. И ждал нас, оказывается, там такой тяжелый файтинг. Так что мы решили немножко отступить. И чтобы все наши способности перезарядились, я бы вообще отправился на долгий отдых. Да. И к тому же я хочу ОСЛ поменять с Shadow Heart. Опа-на.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
Вот у меня такой же вот вопрос, как третий. Вот. Как могла могущественная дьяволица позволить себя схватить? Ну, давайте по приколу, не знаю, спросим, что нет, блин, потому что на то как-то странно.
Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Давайте-ка сейчас в натуре попробуем, вот как нам говорит игра сама даже. Баш на баш, то есть мы спасем этого твоего сала с одним условием.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Блин, а давайте-ка. Ты поможешь у его расторгнуть договор, и на этом ваши пути разойдутся. Я думаю, это самый такой, то есть вариант, хотя можно...
A doubtful Will catches his breath, but says nothing, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Блин, ну у нас есть преимущество. Блин, давайте-ка попробуем. 14. Давай. Вот только не... Бля, да ну нахуй. Блин. Давай-ка еще. Отлично. Вот сейчас то, что нужно. Чертов рандом, а?
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Ну, довольно неплохо. Не скажу, у нас так получилось. О, Карвахчик хочет сказать.
Good damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
Давайте первое.
I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Will does. But I just know there will be more to the story. There always is.
It's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You'd never win. Not ever.
Soldier?
Как-то с ней можно поговорить? Нет.
If not over, then through.
We must press forward. Let's deal with Ketherick, then find Voss in Baldur's Gate.
Да, я думаю, сейчас это... О, у Астарина что-то есть. А там что? И у Ива. Ну ладно, давайте-ка сначала к Шар.
May the darkness protect you.
Я хочу поговорить о твоем служении, Шар.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Ну, давайте-ка вот это попробуем. Отлично.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her? Curious.
Давайте-ка вот это.
Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
Ладно, пойдем со мной.
Crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me.
Я вот думаю, или можешь его Изель ставить? Да,
Lead
вроде
the way,
Изель. Отлично. Сейчас ее повысим. И надо будет ей это... Прикольно. Так, я хотел. Есть слово. Где она? Угу. А, мы еще тоже у нее ничего не продали, но это, блин, надо посортировать немножко сейчас. И у нас еще должен быть сундук, чтобы мы смогли это... Где
No
он?
time for Danny.
Вон он, дорожный сундук. Мы уже все. А, кстати, там что? А, у нее тоже такой. Это тоже можно. Мы продали уже все лишнее, то, что хотели. Блин, а я продал, да, свою эту. Хотя может что-нибудь прикупить для шар. Даже какую-нибудь среднюю броню. Так, ну отлично. Так, а нужно шар немножко избавить от перегруза. Вот так сделать. И вот так. Да, вот. Это сюда перекинуть. Давайте-ка мы это все равно будем все продавать. Так, ну отлично. Возвращайся к себе.
do.
Так, ну давайте со Старяна поговорим.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere.
Давайте-ка узнаем, что же он-то хочет его увидеть. В прошлой серии мы так тоже у него спросили, но он ничего не сказал. А сейчас мы откатились, да, ну вот.
Help me find him, and you'll find out. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for.
Блин.
That's quite the achievement. But trust me, I know what I'm doing. I'm sure he'll turn up at one point or another.
Блин, ну...
I hear you did the deed. How was your little romp?
Блин, ну давайте-ка.
You filthy devil. I'm shocked. I thought the two of you would just flop about like dying fish and then call it a night, but no. Shows me.
Да,
You're
ну
not here to
гадно.
gossip. What can I do for you?
Блин, а мы не можем, да, вернуть этот диалог? Ладно. Ну, я думаю, у нас сейчас состоится.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow.
Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Давайте-ка первое,
Thank
все-таки
you.
надеюсь.
For sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. Not just rot. I'd have to fight. One of those mindless blobs clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War.
Ну, я выбрал первый, потому что это сам такой вариант, но твой вариант. Давайте его поддержим все-таки. Это он что-то вообще раскис.
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
Ну, отлично. Вроде бы так пообщались. Блин, со Старином я... Ну ладно. Думаю, это ничего прям такого страшного.
Scratches
Сейчас печка
tail,
погладим.
wags enthusiastically.
Блин, надо его это Там будет
Scratches
призвать,
tongue
когда это
lolls out happily, his tail
вернемся
wagging
уже
even faster.
обратно. Давайте-ка спать ляжем. Если нибудь хранительность побеспокоит или нет? Мне так кажется, что да.
The
Я же
voice
говорю.
of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
Тут не было выбора. Им нужна была моя помощь. Не знаю, мне этот вариант больше всех нравится.
Not everyone would have helped. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Блин, давайте, может, предложим свою помощь. Давайте-ка сначала спросим. О моем преображении, походу...
Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Блин, ну это понятно, конечно, зачем мне абсолют. Силой ее воспользоваться, по которой она увакит. Тут все друг с другом, как говорится, блин.
I know. I'm glad you are on my side. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Так, ну неплохо. Я считаю. Так, давайте когда продадим то, что у нас.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
Угу. Я тут хотел вот это нафиг, это нафиг. Блин, топор я на всякий случай оставлю пока что. Это я тоже думаю пока оставить. Это вот нафиг все. Пока что оставлю.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Так, ну вроде бы все допродавал так. Я думаю, может быть... Ой. А, вот, да. Ладно, не будем пока давать ничего, думаю, это самое то, а вот это что?
Take care now.
Да, всегда, пожалуйста. Так, ну пошлите в таверну, где мы? А, или вот, к кузнецу можно.
Karlak, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Ну давай-ка с хорошей начнем, почему бы и нет. Давай сперва
I only
хорошее.
need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Блин, думаю, пусть он скажет, ну тогда да. Дай Дэймону сказать, мне кажется, это важно.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Скорее дай ему железо и наконец-то начнем.
well. All right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Давайте-ка.
Thank you.
Отлично, мы ей помогли.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Отлично вообще. Вообще круто.
This is the best day. The best day!
Давайте-ка второе. Не знаю. Но я думаю, не сейчас оно.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
Блин, давайте-ка.
You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please. Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
Ну, думаю, я не стал настаивать, поскольку это... Зачем? Пусть порадуется человек. Так, а мы вот тут не были, мне вот интересно, что тут. Может, тут что-то тоже, прежде чем просто туда идти. Ну ладно, короче. Уже глянем что-то. Чем мы?
What a vicious-looking creature. I swear its eyes are following me.
Просто, может быть,
Well, hello.
у тебя получится.
Wait, that there?
Don't be shy.
Dark
Have a
Lord of
gander
Wicked.
at the finest
The
stock.
terror of Cloakwood. You stole away more children than any vampire. And look at you now.
Да, блин, на старин, конечно, угарный чел вообще.
Welcome to our humble.
Ну ладно, под конец немножко повтору, так скажем.
A lot of us were in Avernus.
Я вообще долго думал, выкладывать прошлую серию или нет.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Давайте вторую
It is, isn't it?
в прошлый раз выбирали.
Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Premium. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Давайте-ка второе. Мы первое, до этого первое отвечали. Давно не видел таких радостных физиономий, как у тебя.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Давайте-ка первое.
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing.
Блин, а что это за ключ в натуре? Блин, да ладно, что, блин, не знаю, куплю его.
That's my first negotiation. Here. Pleasure doing business with you.
Может быть, реально пригодится.
This bargain's right here.
Башня.
We need to talk.
Правда, ну целый косарь, а сколько у нас денег-то, блин, осталось? Где наша золотишко? А, ну у нас еще 5000, нормально. Атаковали, что надо. Рафаил.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, Do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Блин, мы в прошлый раз на ловкость, блин. И тут реально...
Didn't ask for your life story, I asked if you could play. What's the next move?
Блин, я вот даже не знаю, может еще раз попробуем. Добавить бонус. Да, не, ну у нас +1 сейчас. Так что отлично, мы прошли. У нас +2. Наконец-то мы вот
Brava! Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm.
Давайте-ка, ты знаешь, нет. Я думаю, либо первое, либо второе. Ты за этим сюда явился? В игры
To
играть?
play the game. The vast lance board of souls. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. A long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
Ray. It's something very important to your master, but is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me? This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists.
Довольно-таки неплохо.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Кстати, да, давай-ка. Пусть с нами давайте-ка мы еще, может, с ней пообщаемся.
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink. Oh my gods. To your very good health.
Давайте-ка попробуем. Ну, отлично.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
Блин, даже не знаю. Возможно. Зато против мое доверие к тебе.
Indulge me. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Блин, давайте попробуем. Отлично.
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Там ты говоришь.
Cadric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Cadric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Getherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. You're the only one who can get inside the towers. You were born for this mission. Or made for it, rather. Besides, you need this. You need to heal yourself of your infection. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Getherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Так, ребят, предлагаю на этом пока что закончить. Спасибо, кто присоединился ко мне в этом путешествии. Подписывайтесь, оставайтесь на связи. А в следующей серии мы пойдем к этой жрице Selûne и посмотрим, чем это все закончится. Всем спасибо, всем до новых встреч.